So guys, week number 5 of the curriculum, we're going to work as a second technique of tonight, a variation of the first position. First position, we've been working as spider guard control, a variation. So instead of having 2 feet on the biceps, we're going to keep 1 foot, of course, on the bicep with the sleeve control, but on the other side, we're going to grab the lapel. Okay, we're going to have such a better control because we're going to avoid potential posturing up of the other person or potentially attacks. Okay, so like passing the guard. But what we want to do now is to work whenever person on top, if we react, instead of say standing as the first technique, he's going this time to drop his knees on the mat. Okay, because probably he feel like in danger being in front of you standing. So to have a better base and a better control, he's going to decide to drop knees on the mat. Okay, so let's see again the situation. We're going to start normal spider guard control, so feet on the hips. On the biceps. Now, whenever you are in this situation, again, never be with your hips flat on the mat. Okay, you want to be always on one side or to the other side. Now, for this technique, if we just stay here and make the same position happen, look, it's possible. It's going to be really easy for him to posture up. Already has a grip, just disengage, create space. He already has the pass. So what I want to do now is to let my partner get close in a bad posture for him. So I'm going to choose one side. Look, now what I want to do is to break the grip where the leg is bad. Okay, so I just move my foot off of the biceps. I'm going to kick outside and pull with my hand. Boom, I'm going to break the grip. Now we already have very good extension of the arm. I just want to move my arm in a lasso guard. Now I want to really go deep. Okay, so my right foot is not to be dead or just control just the biceps. I want to go deep and control right here, the back part of his shoulder. Now, I want to bring my leg in again. And look, it will be very easy for me to try and make a transition. Right hand, instead of controlling the sleeve, I'm going, boom, right here to his collar. And I can move my foot on the hip and face to him. Now, from here, we said my right foot can be on the hip, can be on the back part of the leg, can be in front. But what we're going to work now is whenever person on top is going to drop this leg down, because usually what he wants to do is to kill this side, okay? So he can easily battle with the knee against the inside part of my leg to boom, pop my foot off of the biceps, okay? But this is what we have to be prepared for. Of course, if I just hold, keeping my elbows, my arms almost extend, it's going to be hard for me to keeping in a low position. Look, here I have a very good way to balancing his body. I always want to let pressure on the biceps. So look, I always want to let my leg be extend and always pull. Look, it's really out of balance. Okay? So what I want to do now is to trick my partner. And what I'm going to share with you today is going to be few options. Okay? I want to work 2 very basic attacks in a sweep or in a submission, depending on the way he's reacting. Now, let's say that person on top wants to hold the position because he's worried about my attacks, and normally, whenever he's on the knees, he wants to control with his hand my belt or my collars, okay? Because it's the only thing that he can grab, okay? Because if I attack my leg, I can easily break the position, go for the example omoplata, other attack. So he will grab my collars or my belt, and wants to stay, he will want to stay with this kind of control. So now what I'm going to do is the same thing. You still have one foot as a spider guard, and you want to be always on one side. We say side where the leg is stretched. So I can use my right foot on the hip or on the mat or even off the ground to turn my hip. So look, I start to turn, and look, I'm going to be in this position. Now I can attack his arm, but again, we're going to work now a really good way to sweep. Okay, so my right hand was always from the beginning here on the collar, and look, what I want to do is to work a basic scissor sweep. Okay, it's the same concept. So look, I want to swing my leg over my shoulder, and now look, my left knee start to bend because whenever I start to turn, I want to pull down with my right hand. My right leg is already going direction of his knee to cut his base, and I just need now to stretch my leg in that direction. So from here, I want to just stretch and we're going to be on top. And it's going to work, especially whenever person on top is not working a way to move the control of my grips. Okay, so he wants to control belt or collar so don't lose the position. Okay, but of course this has to happen fast. Okay, so whenever we are here in this situation, already please on your knee and already here, he already has the grip. Of course here, I want to turn and look, boom, has to happen fast. Okay, so don't give the time to him to react, okay, to change his grips. But we have to be ready, okay, if something changes. So again, same beginning, please on your knees. You can start ready from this control. Now, let's say that I'm going to do this whip, but you can easily transfer this hand from my belt or my collars to the mat. So look, whenever I start to turn, boom, he has this control. No problem. Look what I want to do. I still going to pull, and I'm going to release the pressure on the biceps. I bend my leg, and I'm going to trap in a triangle. I just need to lock my feet. And then you guys already know how to make a good triangle. Hips up, cross his arm, boom. Control your shin, foot on the hip, control on the inside part, okay? Don't control on your foot. We are going to ankle lock yourself with the time that you are doing this. So control on the inside, I turn, and I lock.